I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson. Up first, this bout, and of course, and we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. How did he absorb that hook? Can't land that jab. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Good counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will you do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And Morrison did not handle that punch, and down goes Morrison. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put...
What do we expect to see here in round 2? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved, could you?
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. What a massive upset this would be. And Ice Cold has been knocked down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is,
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no...
Oh my goodness, Johnny. And Morrison did not handle that. Morrison is hurt. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. 1 round, 2 knockdowns, each by a different... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Hold that thought. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And Morrison did not handle that punch well. Good job trying to back out. Hold her right there. Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? And down goes Morrison. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
I knock...
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Ice Cold. And you can see they will have a speed advantage. They're coming up against the Artist. Get ready for these two heavyweights. Up first, Ice Cold from the United States of America.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner from the United...
Not too many. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Punch, counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchange here from both men. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And the Artist has been dropped. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your ball.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you...
Oh, hold on a second, John. And down goes the Artist. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. They get 1 minute between rounds. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. How about that time counter shot? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Will the referee stop it? Believe what we're seeing here.
Defense is everything, because they got...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And we may see and the Artist will be forced down. How about that technique on that shot. Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? And down goes the artist. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory. Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, ice cold. And they do have a speed advantage here. Up first, ice cold from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI national title.
This bout is scheduled.
One of the hottest tickets around. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Well done with that counter shot. Straight right just misses. Just missed with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Why weren't they more cautious? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
The charts action from both of these fighters. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Will the ref and the artist has been dropped. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, my. That's a game changer. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. That'll be a 10-8 round for... On to the second round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
So here is the champ defending the title yet again. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And down goes the artist. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Well, then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
If that ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And the artist will be forced down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
They believe they're fighting.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They exchange punches. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. The straight right just misses. Down goes the artist. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy.